Good evening, everyone. This is Bremster, and this is the stream where I will continue my journey with Alexplorer. This is probably the weekend where I will start playing Bremic, my Shadow Priest, and take it into battle for Azeroth, but I don't know what that's going to look like yet. I need to figure out how I'm comfortable doing that, but I am quite comfortable trying to getting 633 gold. There are a couple of items there to sell, so we can go down to the auction house. There we go. Hopefully this is all working. This is... Ah, that's right. Get on the balloon. So the quest is when the water came in, Steamwater Port to the east was flooded. A lot of the port goblins are still stuck there. No, those mean pirates are shooting any boat that leaves the docks, but they won't expect us to fly. There's a hot air balloon by the docks. We can use that flyover to rescue the goblins and take care of the pirates too. Hey, Chip. So we've got Deliver Life Rocket, Pirate Destroying Bomb, and Emergency Rocket Pack. I can't use the bombs because I'm still in travel? This one's a little simple. I don't know what that sort of pork pie is, but I'm glad you found what you were looking for. There's 40.
Congratulations.
This is definitely burning my ass. I'm glad you've had a good day. I've had a better day today than I've had for a while, so that's good.
Ready for action.
That was great. Looks like most of the goblins we helped made it back here and didn't blow up. We really showed that goblin girl. Here's a special reward for you, miss.
I'll be waiting.
It looks like we've got more work to do. Having Mr. Noddenfogger ask us to take care of the rest of the pirates is a true honour. Since you've been so helpful, why don't you meet me at Lost Rigger Cove? I've just got to slip into something a bit more comfortable, so don't wait on me. I'll beat you there, promise.
You can count on me.
Butcher bot, I'm here with the butcher bot. That didn't work out quite the way I intended, did it? It happens. It's very easy to break puzzles when you're solving them, particularly on camera. And I did get your 1 year of setting puzzle chip. I've got everything queued up for the next couple of weeks, but I am planning on taking a look at it.
It's too far away. Congratulations.
I'm going to head back to Gadget's Hand and hand that quest in case there's a follow-up quest that sends me on to where I'm headed. So I don't have to keep doubling back too much. My goal tonight is to get at least as far as Nguru Crater. I love that these tracks still exist. I don't think some of this stuff is, yeah. Hey, Driz!
What's up? Keep it real.
The hyenas wandering the wastes here might look scrawny, but they've got some of the strongest jaws you'll find. If you're not careful, they'll take a leg off in one bite. That kind of bone strength is a valuable resource, my friend. Just waiting to find a buyer. Take one of my butcher bots with you. Jaw separation isn't an easy task, and this little guy has been set up to know exactly what to do. Just bring him back when he's full.
Have a good one.
That thing's been steaming for 20 years. Hell of a fuel source.
I need to get closer.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's not the blue I'm looking for. I can't imagine that's going to sell.
Congratulations.
Would have been a time that would have been phenomenal. Ah, that's the quest to go to Caverns of Time, into a dungeon that I don't want to do yet. I am going to make a note here, though, because I do have a thing here tracking it. So there is a quest here to go to Old Hillsbad Fields, and there is pick up quest in... Cool. So when I do that instance, I've got a note to pick up the quest in Gadget Sam. Beautiful. We'll have these puppies shined up and ready to sell in no time. If you're looking for more work, I've got a line for you. I know an elf by the name of Trenton Lighthammer who's been obsessed with the sand trolls near here for years. He's dead set on finding some kind of mythical sword made by them. And just a while ago, he finally got a crew together to go to Sand Sorrow Watch and look for it. Last I heard, they kicked the trolls out of one of their camps and set up shop there. Look for it to the west, near Zul'Farrak.
Keep it real.
Congratulations.
Zul'Farrak is where I'm wanting to go, so I'm going to head for Zul'Farrak. Because this is a dungeon I want to do. I don't think there can be any loot in here for me. Because by, like, scale, I probably should have done Zul'Farrak a long time ago. Like, if we look at Zul'Farrak, and we look at the loot, why is it showing these? No. There's just no way, considering I'm wearing stuff from I'm mostly wearing stuff from Blackrock Lair. Interesting. But lots of new models.
I am honored.
So thrice, the first time I heard the word uttered, I was around your age. It meant nothing to me then, as it means nothing to you now. It was not until a warband of trolls coming from Zul'Farrak laid waste to the land that I understood, and feared. Many will tell you that the split blade of suffering does not exist, that it's a myth, a rumor started to scare children. But believe me, human, it exists.
Be careful.
Marin sent you. I am appreciative of his help. I am here to seek out Solthrace. If you wish to help, speak with Mazoga. He's been cooperative so far.
Good luck, friend.
To survive in the harsh desert, the Sand Fury had to learn all the secrets of blood magic. You drink the blood, you get the power. Darkest voodoo, yeah? But there be no room for holding back out here. If we're gonna find this sword, we need blood. Lucky for ya, Mazoga be traitor, yeah? And there be plenty of Sandfully trolls wandering over the hills there. Go and get Mazoga blood, plenty of blood, and we make the ritual to find Yag-Thraiza. We're not going to get Yag-Thraiza, surely, without actually getting the drops.
Money, friend.
You gotta help me. You just gotta. Chelsea and I came out here to make a bit of money, just sell some supplies, legit work. Next thing I know, she's on her deathbed. She's got a fever that'd shock a blacksmith. And she's hallucinating. She must have been stung by the scorpions near here. I've seen it happen. It's not pretty. I get some poison glands to make an antidote. But I can't leave her side. Please help me. Get me those glands.
Glad I could help.
It's too far away. Congratulations.
You have uncovered some sort of strange egg-shaped device made from metal. Fiddling with one of its knobs springs the egg to life as it opens up into some sort of gnomish robotic contraption. A voice from the inside the robotic egg crackles to life. The name's Oglerthorpe, and my homing robot has gone missing. I will reward you for its recovery. Please take this beacon to the robot. Excellent. I now have computed the coordinates for you. It's crashed near the gaping chasm in Tanaris. I didn't get one for Hinterlands. There used to be one in Feralis, which I think I got. One in the Hinterlands and one in Tanaris. I did the one in Feralis. That's the Tanaris one. I did not get the Hinterland ones.
Congratulations.
Fire bloom, it's a fire bloom.
Congratulations.
What's up? Hurry back!
Oh, thank you, thank you. I know a bit of alchemy. I'm not totally useless. Here goes. No, it didn't work. I don't know what to do unless... Oh gosh, it's worse than I thought. She must have been stung by the one lurking in the cave. I saw it the first night we arrived. Claws the size of a goblin, a tail as tall as a tree. We shared hushed whispers of it around the campfire. We called it Gargantipid. Hey, are you laughing? Stop that. This is serious. Chelsea's life is on the line. Please, I'll make it worth your while. Just bring me Gargantipid's poison gland.
Glad I could help!
You ain't been drinking it yourself, huh? I need all of it. Maragoza gathers the pile of blood in his hands and raises it to his mouth. It liquefies and pours gorily down his throat. They drink the blood. They get the power. I drink their blood. Maragoza gives you a wide, blood-smeared grin. The blood speaks. I can feel it flow through the sand, drenched in death, a desert of suffering. Maragoza's eyes roll back in his head. There, the blood flows to the south. In a valley of bones, Zakaru, spawn of Makari, the one who demands sacrifice. His father forced from Zulfarak, his ascension interrupted. He will taste blood once more. Go, Paladin, Zakaru has Sangthrase. You not be wanting him to keep it. Trust me. But first, a stop that is mithril-ronic. Wait, it doesn't work if it's not iron. I'm going to make that joke a lot, I expect.
Congratulations.
But Sangthraze is the result of 2 incredibly rare drops in Zul'Farrak. So, because to get Sangthraze, you need the... Oh, there's Sangthraze the Deflector. Oh, what is it? It's with Jangthraze the Protector. Oh, yeah. Combine Xangthraze and Sangthraze to form the mighty Suthraze. So you need Jangthraze and Sangthraze in order to make the really powerful weapon. And it's like, this is not going to happen.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away. Congratulations.
Okay.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Talk to me.
You have it?
Hurry back.
I can't believe it. You're amazing. Here, please take your reward. Take anything you want. I've got to save Chelsea. Strength and stamina on a trinket.
Keep it real.
I keep losing my gear. Did the spirits speak true, man? You got it? Mazoga grins as he takes the sword from you in both hands. Didn't like you much, eh? More in this world craves blood than just trolls, man. Let's find the other blade. Jangthrace eludes me, man. The blood is not enough. We need something stronger to find it. When you need every troll, you got to help out to scrape by. One of them dying, one Anya is a big problem, man. And that's why the Sand Fury learned to raise our dead with the voodoo. You fall over, you just get back up again and keep working. Forever. The zombies we make be imbued with darkest mojo. You go into the west and find a whole mess of them. And get me that mojo, yeah?
Hey, how you doing? Time is money, friend.
This allows you to summon a goblin nurse. We should consider losing some weight.
Congratulations.
We got this stuff, man. Mazoga tilts his head back and inhales the clumps of mysterious material. His eyes flash. Powerful stuff, man. If you could see what I see now, maybe you'd go try it for yourself sometime. The spirits call. Yes, I see the other half now, man. To the south. We be close now, man. It's an oasis buried in the muck beneath the water. Don't delay. Why am I collecting this sword, which is supposed to be a phenomenally rare drop? Hey, Eric.
I need a target.
Joke's on you, man. I found Jagthrace long ago. Had both of the halves, till some wily one come and steal one away in tonight. Now that Jagthrace is mine again, the only thing you be finding here is your own fresh grave. Behold, Salt Rage the Lasher be rejoined.
Congratulations.
Enough of this. Chief Salt and Scalp can't reward me if I'm dead, yeah? Farewell, man. For good. I was just thinking, there is no way. I know someone who actually got Sulthraze on their first run through Zul'Farrak, and it was like, you what? Because while it looks like you just need to get... Stop pinging. Didn't want you to ping the map. While it looks like you just need to get sort of a drop from this guy and a drop from this guy, they're both really rare.
What brings you here?
Sulthraze. The first time I heard the word uttered, I was around your age. Nothing to me. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Till next we meet.
Mazoga has taken the sword. That filthy... At least you escaped with your life. The Lasher's bite is a vicious one.
Be careful.
That foul traitor. I should have known better than to trust his kind. My hunt for Sulthraze has blinded me. Forgive me, Alexplorer. Mazoga has fled inside of Zul'Farrak, the heart of the Sand Fury civilization. If you truly seek the sword, you must pursue him. Do not go alone. The entirety of the Sand Fury tribe lies in wait behind those walls, and they will not welcome you. I will stay here. My search for the blade must end. Should you find it, keep it. I must give up before I am consumed.
Hello. Till next we meet.
No, I think I can go alone. If I can solo Nefarian, I can solo Zul'Farrak. I'm running out of dungeons, though. Mazoga goes give you a bloodsmith grit. How you doing, man? Take a good look, man. This is how it goes. Betrayal after betrayal. I backstab you for the sword, and then Chief Ogos go and backstab me even better for it. That's life, yeah? Or was. Now, I know you don't got no love for Mazoga, but I know you're going in there anyway. Kill him for me, man. Spill more blood on the sand, and give Chief Ogos Sand Scalp what every one of the Sand Fury deserves. A gory death. Maybe I'll leave some of my belonging without a curse before passing it on to you. Yeah? The Sand Fury are a resilient tribe. They have survived sandstorms and years of other things long covered by the sands. It would be foolish to assume that the only forces here are the trolls. We be taming the scarabs, bleeding the silasas, and raising our dead to keep on fighting for all eternity as zombies. Rulzru, the right hand of Chief Orko's Sandsculp, be planning to use him to retake Tanaris for the Sand Fury Empire. You best be killing the trolls in charge of this if you want to live, mon.
Hey, how you doing?
I heard that a troll in here, Hydromancer Valratha, I think she was called, has someone come into the possession of a very rare, beautiful, and powerful piece of jewelry called the Tiara of the Deep. She uses it to control the powerful demigod Gazrilla, whose very scales are said to crackle with energy. Do you know what all of that means, human? I need it. Kill Valratha, take the Tiara of the Deep, and kill Gazrilla for one of his scales. Bring them all back to me pronto. I'll reward you handsomely.
Be good.
All of that. I mean, summoning Gazrilla in this instance in Classic involved a huge quest chain that sent you all over the world. Or basically a really hard quest in Hinterlands, mostly. A good buddy of mine, Weagle Blastfuse, joined in with Sergeant Bly and his group of outcasts to invade Zul'Farrak and claim the legendary Sulthraze as their prize. Of course, they underestimated the Sand Fury tribe, but now they're all trapped awaiting execution to please their demigod, Gazrilla. If you free him, he'll help you blast your way to Urkoz's private chamber where he keeps at least part of the blade. Kill his captors, Necrum Gutchewer and Soda Priest Seziz as revenge, and I'll repay you.
Hurry back!
Go into Zul'Farrak, kill stuff. Got it.
I don't have a target.
Hey, Aurora313. Thank you for the advice on the Badlands quest. I am going to give that a try. At some point, but I'm in the middle of Tanaris, so I'll finish off Tanaris and then I'm going to give it a try. And yeah, I really like Fellarix. The Goldilocks stream. I don't know how to pronounce it. What is it? Patholerics? Patholerics? I really like Patholerics' stream. I was at work when I was watching that, so I had to get home to keep playing. So this is a WoW account that was active. It's never been inactive, but I haven't played it since 2017. Why I didn't deactivate it, that's just the way I roll. I always was like, I can't deactivate it. WoW is something that I played so much. With my wife being a guild leader of the guild and everything, I just could never bring myself to deactivate it. Honestly, it was watching Goldilocks was one of the first videos I watched, and it was like, oh, there's some interesting stuff going on, and that's all really interesting. So Zealous was one of the possible rares. The other one was Sundar Duneweaver. Don't know if I saw them. So what I decided was I was going to create a new character on my account, which is a Paladin. I've created as a Paladin, and I was going to do all of the zones. And that's what I've done. I literally started in Elwyn. I have not done the new starting zone. And I have literally gone through and I've done every zone that I could. I even went back and stood in the spot where Night Elves start. And did all of Teldrassil and did the same in Dunmoreau. Went back and did all of Dunmoreau. So I've been trying to do so I've been trying to do a bunch of different stuff, and yeah, for me, I wanted to redo the stories. So my plan on this character is to do all of the stuff that is still classic-ish. So, you know, Zolgarub has been updated and is now no longer really classic-ish. I believe Scholarmance is no longer doable. Upper Blackrock Spire is no longer doable. So there's a few that I won't be able to do. But I've done Lower Blackrock Spire, but I can't do Upper Blackrock Spire. Once I've done all of that on this character, then I'm going to move on to Burning Crusade and work through Burning Crusade and do all the quests and everything. I got Sangthrace. Wasn't expecting to get Sangthrace.
Punches, lucky doos and loot. Many farewell.
I need a target.
Okay, I'm not sure how that's going to work. I'll find out when I get there. It may not be something I can do as part of this run. Maybe it's something I come back to later. A toy from Modern Heroic Scholar. Do you know what it's called? That one, the one I've got. Wow, okay. So I'm going to make a note here. Okay, I'll make a note for that for when I get there. Okay, well, I might be able to do that on one of my other characters then. Or do you have to, is it character by character? Or account by account? I'll look into it. Yeah, not so fussed about achievements at the moment, because if I start trying to chase everything, I mean, if I get one, great. But if I start trying to chase everything, then my brain will melt again and I'll start hating the game.
Silence consume you.
So I could potentially unlock it and then do this on this character. So I'll look into it. Because I've got, you know, higher level toons where I should be able to do it all. Ooh, unlocking Old Naxxramas is definitely something I would like to do. Now, I used to run Old Naxxramas. Khan's Mantle was one I wanted. I like the look of that set. I will absolutely lose it, but thank you.
Executions begin.
You need something? See you around.
Is this still the whole event?
Talk to me. Glad I could help.
I don't have a target. Congratulations.
Nice polar.
What's up? Keep it real.
So I think this is the guy. Yeah, this is the guy that could drop Jangthrays. If he drops Jangthrays, that will be absolutely insane.
Sun Fury reigns supreme. Glory.
Congratulations, congratulations.
He did not. Time warp badges? Why am I getting time walking? Hey, Planktime. Well, there's the Tiara of the Deep. No longer need the mallet of Zul'Farrak.
Congratulations.
That's all the bosses done, I think. So I should be able to ride out of here. Do the quest hand-ins. Or, you know, not. Okay, so the achievements to look up are Memory of Scholomance and Wards of the Dread Citadel.
Yo!
Wow, I knew I could count on you. Here's something for your troubles.
Glad I could help.
Time is money,
You
friend.
have what I need.
Have a good one.
Excellent. This tiara will grant me complete control of the water around here, and the electrified scale will serve to power all the machines I need to use it all to my advantage. You're going to make me a very rich and powerful goblin. You can have this. It's nothing compared to what I'll have soon.
Keep it real.
And they're not as good. He's gone. Did he have the sword? Nah, don't tell me. It doesn't matter no more. Mazoga don't care. I'm off now, Mon. The consequence of my actions await me. Take whatever I was holding. I don't need it where I'm going. You killed them, all of them, and you'll return alive. Take what you want off my body then. It's mostly curse-free. Mazoga promises. So the Mazoga boots are not an upgrade. Oh, good God. Both wings of Stratholme in 5 minutes? That sucks. Okay, so we're searching for memory of Scholomance. It doesn't say what it is, though. And the other one is Wards of the Dread Citadel. Again, it doesn't tell you what to do. Empower your Argent Dawn commission. Okay, I might look into those and try and do them on a different tune, but 5-minute run? Well, my main character I'm doing stuff on at the moment is I don't have a level 80 character. I can't get a character above 60, but I have a 63 Frost Mage that would be able to one-tap everything. So, okay, well, I'll give it a try maybe. But we want to reset all instances. Thank you, Aurora313. Really appreciate it. I should just say Aurora. Thank you for dropping in, by the way. I wasn't in the other... I didn't do the other stream to try and get people to come here. That was not my point in any way, shape, or form.
Deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you. Good fortune to our friends.
I caught a glimpse.
My puzzle channel is where I get most of my viewers. I've been doing this channel for like 3 years and I've got 400 subs. I'm not too desperate. Oh, as I said, I'll try after Tanaris. Realistically, I want to move straight from Tanaris onto Unguru, but I'm curious to see if I can pull it off. But I don't want to interrupt my flow, because my flow is part of the storytelling. No, everything I'm doing on this character, I'm doing on stream. Absolutely everything. So, I've done a couple of mail empties and some add-on configs, but anytime I'm not in a capital city on this character, I've been on stream. It's like I've done several other games where literally every second I'm in game, I'm on stream. I've even streamed things like admin sessions for Last Epoch and stuff like that. The reason I stream is different to the reason most people stream video games. All of my regulars will know this, but I may as well go through it again. My father used to be a big gamer. He even played WoW for a bit, moderately early on and everything. He's passed away now. But when he started getting sick, his hand started shaking, his concentration went down, the speed with which he could do stuff got much worse. Flaming incinerator. And he had to stop gaming because he just couldn't play the games anymore. Cool. he regretted not being able to relive his gaming memories. Like, he knew he couldn't play anymore, but he really wished he had the opportunity to sort of go back and sort of relive those experiences in some ways. And I realized, well, I can kind of do that. I'm still sad he was my best friend. Like, I used to hang out with my father multiple times a week. Like, I was a 50-year-old man who used to hang out with my, nearly 80-year-old father because he was so awesome. He's the guy who got me into gaming. He's the guy who got me into tabletop role-playing. We shared so many interests. He was my best friend. And I miss him more than I can say. But, my father was with me, like, all the way through my life until I was 50. Most people aren't that lucky. And I still make puzzles with my mum and everything, and we publish them on the internet, and they're quite successful. So, I'm a very lucky dude. But the thing that I wanted to do was basically say, hang on, I can make it that when I can't play games anymore, I'm in my mid-50s, if I follow my father's thing in 10 years or so, I probably will not be able to play these games as much as I want to anymore. And if that happens, then, how do I relive those memories? And I realized if I stream my games and keep a record of them, then I can relive those memories by watching the streams. He would have given anything to be able to do that. So I'm doing this as much for me. It's a time capsule, which is why I wanted to come back and play WoW and do these quests, because it gives me the opportunity to then be able to relive all of these zone stories. Now, I've done some Turtle WoW, so I've got some of the classic stuff stored. I've done some... I'm going through all of the zones I can on this. I didn't realise I'd be able to do Naxxramas and Original Schollo. So thank you for that. That is something I did not know. My wife didn't tell me. She writes for Blizzard Watch. So she has a fair bit of knowledge of Blizzard games. Hey, Henlo. So, yeah, no, this has been really good information for me to get. But this is why I'm doing it, and I'm doing all of my gaming, all of the Diablo I've played, Diablo 4 and Diablo 3, all of the Last Epoch I played, all of the, basically everything I'm doing. It's... Yeah,
The executions begin.
It's probable she can. It's the sort of thing that she does. But I've tried not to bother her too much on this. I'm trying to keep it sort of mostly to myself. It'll be really interesting, and I'm probably going to bother her a lot more over the weekend. It's Friday night here. I'm looking at pulling out my old main character, who I played as my main from Vanilla when we were we actually raided Naxxramas back in the original Vanilla. We played that character from Vanilla all the way through to Legion when I stopped. And I'm looking at starting to play that character and take it into battle for Azeroth. And see how that goes. The same way I'm doing this on this character, I will go into battle for Azeroth with my my old priest. I'm planning on turning experience on again after I've done Wrath of the Lich King. Turning it on again for 5 levels for Cataclysm and then turning it off again. And I believe that gets me up to so I'll get to 40, which is what I'll allow me to then do all of the Mists of Pandaria content. And then after Mists of Pandaria, I will have to recalculate. I did not get... What a surprise. I did not get Soul Thrace. I might do one more run. So if we look at the map... so all of these, like if you look at these, they're all up to 30, except for Twilight Highland. So if we look at Outland, these are all up to 30, so I'd keep it at 35. If we look at Northrend, these are all to 30, so I'd keep it at 35. When I start doing the Cataclysm zones, they go to 35, so I'd take the character to 40. Pandaria is to 35, so I'd take the character to 30. When I start doing Warlords of Draenor, these go to 40, so I'd take the character to 45. After Warlords of Draenor is Legion, which I think is the Broken Isles, and I'd take the character to 50 for that, and then I'd just keep progressing. Though after Legion, I might stop on this character because then I'll have picked it up on my main, because I'm looking at starting to do Warlords of Draenor on my main this weekend. And this character will get me through the content that I've previously done, and then my main is going to be doing the content that I've never done before. But I don't even own War Within. I haven't felt a need to pick it up because I'm not looking at any of that stuff.
I need to get closer.
This has been good for some transmog bits. I don't know. We will see. Will I absolutely get through all of that? No. I don't know. Maybe I will. But I'm going in with a plan. I've really enjoyed doing all of this. And while it's like, but it's not a challenge. You're just one-shotting everything. It's like, yeah, but like, I enjoy playing. I'm older now. My reflexes aren't as good and everything. I've enjoyed, like, some of the best experiences in gaming I've had are playing Cyberpunk in a mode where I'm basically one-shotting everything. But I'm still having fun. Cyberpunk, God. Cyberpunk is still probably the best game I've ever played. But not every game I'm playing at that difficulty, but there's some stuff that I am, and I really enjoy it. And what I'm enjoying here is doing the stories, going in, reading all of the quest text, vocalizing the quest text, getting all of those stories into my memory again and remembering what they are. Now, this is all post-Cataclysm, sure, but I'm still being able to talk about what I remember it being from before the Cataclysm and everything. So, you know, I'm still getting that fun. Yeah, story mode, that's what I'm doing. And I'm doing it for me.
May I be of service? Dionys Hakar.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, the concept of XP locking is really good, and I'm enjoying it a lot. So, and I'm doing occasional mount farms and stuff, but what I'm really enjoying is just incidentally picking up some transmog. And, you know, while I'm here, I do a couple of dungeon runs, get the transmog I can in a couple of runs, and what I don't get, I move on. Will I come back and do more later? Maybe, but I'm not desperate for it. It's all about just having a bit of silly fun and relaxing in the game, because I want to be able to relax through the game. And this was the problem I had playing Turtle, which is is a much more pure vanilla / classic experience. And I really enjoyed, like, Gilneas City is possibly one of the best classic dungeons I've seen. I really loved it, and that was never a Blizzard published dungeon. I really enjoyed it in Turtle. I think it was a great dungeon. But the whole concept of having to spend 45 minutes looking for a dungeon group, hoping that it works out, not being able to pursue the quests because the people in the group don't want to do the quests that I've got, half the time, trying to find a group to be able to, you know, get the mallet for Zul'Farrak, to be able to do Gazrilla, to be able... It's just... Oh. I'm in my mid-50s. I run a YouTube channel, not this one, which takes 20 to 30 hours a week. I work full-time. I look after my elderly mum. This is supposed to be something where I just log in and have a bit of silly fun, and I wasn't finding Turtle silly fun. It was fun, but it wasn't just relaxing silly fun. Being able to walk into Zul'Gurub and, like, I'm not hitting everything for, you know, the hundreds of millions that I would if I was 80. You know, the bosses are 2 shots rather than 1 shot sort of thing. But, you know, I'm getting to have silly fun exploring WoW again. As you can see, like, not everything insta-dies the second I walk near it. Most things do. But...
It's too far away.
The thing that I love is that Classic does exist for people who want to play that way. But I am so enjoying this. This has been great for me. I love the Classic stories. I love the Classic quests, but I do not love that in order to do them, I need to... How many of those... Does they... I think he only drops that ring. Yeah, he only drops that ring. And there is the guild leader, my wife. My wife has been guild leader of this guild for 15 years. I'm assuming that's not unique. Oh, it's unique equipped. So yeah, I mean, as I said, so, you know, my regulars all know the reason I'm streaming, which is basically more for me. I like watching my own streams while I'm working. I find it relaxing. And I love being able to go back and revisit the games, like No Man's Sky. Oh man, the No Man's Sky streams are so good. No Man's Sky, I think, is more likely to be my forever game than anything else. I agree. I used to love some of that stuff. I haven't played a Hunter since they removed ammo. Not because I think ammo was a wonderful mechanic, but because I just haven't. but I used to love that sort of stuff too. It felt like you were interacting fully with all the mechanics. Though I do love the simplification. Having recently played Turtle, which is on client 112, and then come back to this client, oh, I love it. I love this version of the client. It is so good. Like having all of this storage space. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So the one thing I told myself is I would be using the, like I haven't got any items from Burning Crusade that I'm using. I'm only using items that I found. So I've got some Blackwing Lair gear because I've gone into Blackwing Lair and I've done it. So that's the way I'm making it work. But oh, both of those are new.
What's up?
Blow up the doors. Yeah, considering I want to do all of the zones, and there's hundreds of them, and explore all the instances and just have a record of that while continuing to go back at some point and play all the other games that I want to enjoy. I don't want this to be a lifestyle thing again. I want to play it a bit. I'm enjoying it right now, but I do want to mix it in with other things. So having it so that I can walk through Zul'Farrak 3 times in an hour sounds perfect to me. Oh, how? Oh, okay. I will go check that out.
These must be mine. The sanctuary reigns.
No Sangthrays. I should not be surprised. Ah, before he hearths out. Okay.
What can I do for you? Greetings. See you later.
But he doesn't drop anything. Thank you for all this, Aurora. I hope you're having fun here. I mean, maybe he does, it's just it's not guaranteed on his loot table. I hope you're having fun here. So the point of my streams, and my regulars all know this, I've got maybe 4 or 5 people who will semi-regular, or who will be here for a lot of the streams I do. The point of my streams is a lot of people just come to hang out and chill. I'm not, like, I'm not one of those hardcore. You will notice there's no big advertisements up over my stream or anything. I just kind of, what you see is what you're going to get, and I don't see me changing my format no matter what. So even if I suddenly came into a few thousand subscribers, I don't think I'm going to change what I'm doing, because this is what I enjoy. I don't want to be the whole big, you know, all of the stuff that I see people do on Twitch with all of the different sponsor things and doing multiple things. No, I'm just here to play the game and have fun. Not that I'm saying that they're not having fun, but it wouldn't be fun for me. Similarly to my puzzle channel, Bremster Puzzles, where I solve Sudoku. which has been monetized and quite successful now for 4 years. It's a really slow growing channel. Like I'm at 5,500 subs. I get about 600 new subs every year. And after an initial spurt where I got a couple of thousand in the first year, and I regularly get people saying, oh, if you did this, you could easily get like 50,000 subs and everything. It's like, you know, if you did shorts and you did all of this sort of stuff and all of this sort of stuff, it's like, you know, that sounds like work. And I'm doing this because it's fun. And I would prefer to be small and having a good time than be huge and hate what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm just doing what I'm doing. Yeah, and I don't want to hate this. I really don't want to hate this. So, yeah, I've set myself some limits. So even though my character can fly, I'm doing all of my questing on the ground. I will fly if there is a reason for me to. So I've done some flying. So for example, the last time I think I used my flying mount was when there was a location to get to something where it was fairly clear that the path up there was like really not great. And it's like, honestly, I need to go up like 3 feet, but the wall around is going to be like a minute's running. I'm just going to get on my flying mount and go up 3 feet. The other times I've done it are things like if I was going back to the Badlands and I was going to go to check out whether I can get, you know, the day that Deathwing Cane work. The last time I did that, it was just a case of, you know what, I'm just going to get there quickly to try it out. I just got on my flying mount and I just went straight for it. So I'm using it in limited circumstances. I'm not just constantly flying everywhere. Like I need to get over to here in order to pick up the next quest. That's something I'm doing on the ground. Oh heck, did I see that right? Do you have the OG patch 1.1 mount? You're talking about the Swiftzulian Panther. That is not the OG. No, that's the new one. I do not have the Tiger mount. What I do have is that. Which is the original Zalaman bear. So I know a lot of people have the Amani battle bear, but that's the war bear. I've got quite a lot of stuff. Like my priest has anathema and benediction, of course. Had that in original vanilla, raided with it. I think I got rid of my Finkel Skinner, which is a bit sad. Because I was a Skinner originally, and then I sort of changed. I think this is one of the rarest things I've got. I do not have a Tish. Things that I have that were... things that I have that were original. So Thodal was not original. I didn't get that, but I did get one of the... Oh, no, I've got it in my bags on my priest. The Dragonroth, Tarragos's Rest. I got that as an original. I got that while Firelands was still current. You know, I've still got things like the Light of a Loon. I've got some of the original Stormguard stuff, so some of the original battle trinkets. So, you know, got Thordol Star's Fury, but that's all just from farming. I do have some tier 3, so I've got the Gloves and the Bindings of Faith from the original, my original Drakefire Amulet. The original Barov Peasant Caller. The original Wand of the Whispering Dead from Nexramas. The original Stormpike insignia. Which would be interesting if that still works in Alterac Valley. The Frost Scythe of Lord Ahun, which I'm not even sure if is still available. Unfortunately, I never kept the invasion stuff. Yeah. So some interesting stuff in there. There's my Anathema and the Blessed Karaji Augur Staff. The original Glowing Brightwood Staff that I started raiding with. So yeah, lots of interesting stuff. Do I still have my Argent Dawn Commission trinket? Probably not. I don't think so. Which is a shame. No, I don't. I must have got rid of that at some point. Not realizing. It could have been something I did. I recently did a big cleanup, and it's possible I got rid of it without realizing, without remembering that was a thing. Because it wasn't until you just mentioned it then that I remembered that there was a special version of the Argent Dawn trinket. So it's probably something I got rid of only recently, because I did have it. I may have it on harm still. So the one I've been doing everything on is... I do have the Rune of the Dawn on my mage. So my mage still has the Rune of the Dawn. I'm really surprised that I don't have that on... That... Okay. Because you upgraded the Argent Dawn Commission to the Rune of the Dawn. You had to hand in your Rune of the Dawn... Argent Dawn Commission to get Rune of the Dawn. And I don't think you could have both. So this, as you can see here, it's like also allows acquisition. So I'll probably have to get another Argent Dawn Commission, but whatever. However it works, I'll figure it out. Is there a flight point here or something? No. Oh, there was one down here I should have possibly got. Oh well.
You've got my attention. Good luck out there.
Hey there! The fun's already started.
See you next time. I'll be waiting.
Well, gosh, as you can plainly see, there's this big battle with these pirates here going on. We're doing our best to make sure they never bother Gadgetzan or our new gnomish home there ever again by killing them. How about helping us? We really want to make sure we kill more than Green Nose over there and her awful thugs. I really appreciate it.
You can count on me. See you next time.
You know, this place would probably make a great home for us gnomes if it wasn't so old and dirty and full of pirates. We're taking care of the pirates problem, but the awful and dirty problem needs fixing. I mean, no self-respecting gnome would ever live in such an ugly hovel like these buildings. So here, take this bottle of flaming rum and go burn those ugly shacks down for us.
Good luck out there. See you next time.
It's just really so wasteful that all these pirates have golden treasures lying around. Some of this stuff could be used for practical things, like melting into wire or intrinsic shielding matrices or selling to other stupid races that buy gold just to keep it around. And speaking of other stupid races, I bet those greedy goblins are going to be taking all of it. We can't let that happen. Go collect that treasure. For no more again!
Good luck out there.
Okay, I will look it up, Aurora. I really do appreciate it.
Pirate booty.
I found a pirate and played with its booty. Actually, no. Consent is everything. Always ask first. Wow, this is different. You know, a little bit different. Like, it's different.
I don't have a target.
Look at all the mage weave cloth. And now I get silk. Thanks, game. Pirate's Footlooker, which had a parrot skeleton in it. What? What? This might be the first person I've seen in the world. I'm... So, I was really annoyed to find out that they removed the next recipes from my character and then re-added them back in as something you can farm. Because my tailor definitely had them all because I was making them for our guild. And I recently, which was my main, and I recently logged back in to find out I do not have those next recipes anymore. And it's like, why? But, you know, I'm having fun. It's the South Shack is the little old place where we can burn it down, yeah.
Congratulations. I'm out of range. Congratulations.
Reporting for duty.
Good job, we're really cleaning up around here.
I'll be waiting.
That nasty ship on the east side of the cove keeps firing its cannons at us. It's kind of funny seeing all the goblins get hit by cannonballs, but some of my known friends are being hit too. It'd be really nice if you could make your way past those cannons and onto the ship. There's a mean old taskmaster yelling at the other deckhands in there, Greg Davies, and I'm sure if you beat him up or kill him, they'll stop shooting at us.
You can count on me. I'll be waiting.
Oh, isn't that just so pretty to watch?
Good luck out there.
I hope you don't think that you're hiding any stuff for yourself, silly. These goggles can see right through your bags. I have fun bags.
Time.
Fantastic. Gosh, this will make enough wire for an entire army.
You can count on me.
I know we're here to make friends with the steam weedle goblins, but those awful bilgewater goblins are so rude. I just saw a bunch of them pulling gold fillings out of the teeth of the Southian musketeers and strong arms. You think they could just make that for you? Do you think they could just take that for themselves? Obviously, the nice thing to do is kill those pirates ourselves, take their fillings, and then give some of them to the steam weedle as a thank you gift. Head on down there and beat those goblins to the punch.
Good luck out there.
You are a very strange goblin. Actually, you're just a goblin, aren't you? Yeah, Blizz does some silly things, but I wanted to come back and not be so stressed. Actually, I want to check this. Yep, still works. Paladin is doing delves. Paladin is the guild mistress and my wife. Probably in that order.
Congratulations.
Wow. These guys have multiple gold fillings. Unlike Striders, which only had one leg each and stuff. It's like... True silver? That's true silver. I can mine some true silver. I hope everyone is having a good evening. I have no idea what time it is where people are. It's 10 o'clock on a Friday night for me. And I hope people are enjoying themselves enough to, you know, like the stream. I don't... You're on YouTube. If you don't say that at least once, YouTube will almost, like, hate you. Oh, that was a rare spawn. Let's pop it down. But But yeah, I'm trying to just be chill about it, and I'm having a lot of fun. Corporal Craig had a wooden leg. He won it in the war. Okay.
New orders? You can count on.
Wonderful. I hope you didn't get hit with too many cannonballs.
See you next time.
Nothing quite like balls to the face. Have you got the fillings?
I'll be waiting.
More gold. We've got to be sure to give some of this to Mr. Noddenfogger to smoothly ensure our continued relations. And only a little bit of it will go back to Gnomrigan for experimental weapons development.
You can count on me.
This is getting pretty fun, but let's not forget we're here for Gnomrigan. We spotted the captain of the South Sea over one of the boats to the south, past where all the fighting is. He's all alone on his little boat, undefended. If you go take care of him, we'll have the rest of these pirates mopped up in no time.
I'll be waiting.
Let's go find Captain Dreadbeard. It was really funny talking to some people about how they're all burnt out on WoW because it's so repetitive and stuff. And I said, so, you know, what did you think about the quest zones in, like, doing all the quests in the zones and everything? And, what's your favorite quest from, the classic zones? What's your favorite quest chain and everything? It's like, oh, I've never done any of those. It's like, just playing to make numbers go up. I've got a surprise for you dogs. Yeah, well, no. Because the whole point about playing at this level is numbers don't go up. I'm not doing this to get bigger loot. There's a couple of problems, which is sometimes you've got to, it's like, do not kill this mob, and the foam sword doesn't work because it only works on mobs that are considered trivial, and these mobs are not considered trivial. So that's a bit of a problem.
Reporting for duty.
He was controlling a sea giant? Fascinating. If we'd managed to investigate further... I mean, wow, that's totally crazy. But thank goodness he's gone. Hooray! Mr. Noggenfogger will be so pleased. Here's a nice big reward. You. Here's a nice big reward. You. Okay.
Good luck out there.
Oh gosh, we've cleaned up quite a bit here. Listen, Alexplorer, I'm looking forward to finally vacating this kill box so I can get away from these goblins and drop the Cheer Act. If you'd like to continue to advance the interests of Gnomrigan, and by extension the Alliance, in the area, head south to Bootlegger Outpost. Talk to Zeke Bootscuff there, and remember that any work for the Steam Weedle will help us shut the Bilgewater out of Tanaris for good.
See you next time.
And I got... nothing useful. Do I think I can head out the south way? Probably, in fact. Well, let's give that a try. I'm assuming the circle of stones that was used for the summoning... Actually, that's where the air elemental, the water elemental probably was. It looks like I've got to run through the camp if I'm going that way. Yeah, we can go round. I don't think I can get through. Maybe I can. No, I can. I have done one thing because the water strider stopped working, is I do have water walking. Seriously, dude, what made you think that was a good
I don't
idea?
have a target.
I mean, thanks for the shoulders. The interesting thing about doing this is normally you would get to the point where, in Classic, where you outlevel the mobs. So on Turtle, I got to the point where I was level 52 and I could run through most of the zones and the mobs would ignore me. The problem is that doesn't happen here because all of the mobs have scaled up to 30. So all of the mobs are level 30 and I'm level 35, which means that all of the mobs will always continue to aggro on me from quite a long range. So while I've been doing this, there's no such thing as out-leveling the mobs. Like, while everything is a one-shot, they always aggro onto me if I run even close, which is very, very strange. So it is a very different experience, particularly when you don't fly. Now, this is a place that I'm going to be coming back to quite a lot in the future. This is the Caverns of Time. In the original vanilla, this door was closed and there were a couple of hostile dragons here. In this version, this is the entrance to a huge area with lots of dungeons and raids and everything. And I'm not doing any of it because none of it is classic. But I will be back as soon as I move into Burning Crusade, because there were 3 instances in there for Burning Crusade, maybe 4. There was Black Morass, there was Battle for Mount Hyjal, which was a raid, and there was the name of it, the one where you're getting thrall, Escape from Durnhold Keep, I'm pretty certain was Burning Crusade, though I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty certain it was. Okay, how do I get to... Oh, this is the homing robot. Yeah, we can do you. You appear to have uncovered the wreckage of a robotic chicken. Okay. Bump, bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Yes, excellent work. This is indeed my homing robot, though my sensors indicate that it needs a jump start before it can fly back to Booty Bay for repairs. Go ahead and place the beacon inside the rover. The beacon will take care of the rest. You place the egg distress beacon inside the chicken homing robot. Hums and whirs are heard from inside the robot as it struggles to stand up. After the robot comes to life, Oglethorpe's voice is heard once more, but now from inside the robot. OOX17/TN is working at least, but it needs major repairs. It is much too heavy for you to carry it, but I think I have an idea. Are you up for watching over it some more? Exactly the same as the Tanaris quest. The gnome's voice crackles once again from the robot. I need to move OOX17/TN to an open, safe place so it can begin a lengthy takeoff procedure. It has built-in cloaking, but I need time on my end to make it operational again. I need you to escort the robot from its current location to, let's say, near the Caverns of Time. That should be a perfect place, and long enough to get things online. Escort it safely, then come talk to me in Booty Bay. Oglethorpe Obnauticus, out! Doot, 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 doot. I think it was after doing the chicken quest in Feralis that I said, you know what, I need to watch more Robot Chicken, and I downloaded all the Robot Chicken Star Wars specials onto my iPad to watch them. I need to get more Robot Chicken onto my iPad. Watch that in bed. Such a good show. Or maybe I'm just showing my age. Although I consider Robot Chicken to be a new show. Because I am old. Emergency power activated. Initializing ambulatory motor. Quack. Baka. Is it smoking a cigar? Oh, it's got a torch. Or something. Oh, it's got luminescent jowls. Okay.
Do you ever feel like you're not in charge of your own destiny? Like you're being controlled by an
Congratulations.
invisible command?
Everyone's gone silent. Shh. Be very, very quiet. Welcome to Bootlegger Outpost. Even though all my flight points were unlocked, I click on that so I can fly back here if I want to.
What's up?
Zeke Boot Scuff. Cool look. You know, I'm usually not impressed when I see a human, but I've heard about what you'd been doing for the Steam Weedle. You're alright, kid.
Have a good one.
I'm not here on vacation, pal. Not on Fogger sent me down here with a mission. Find out how to turn a profit on these Silithid. Or wipe him clean. Why would you want to clean a Silithid? If a human like you wants to do some favours for the Steamweedle cartel, I could use a hand.
Be good.
I've spent the last week staring at this ugly pit trying to think of how to exploit a bunch of dangerous, violent anthropods for profit. Now I'm out of ideas. And starving. These things are a wash, and I say it's time to start clearing them out. Head down into that pit and start killing bugs.
Have a good one.
Is this going to be a stand-up fight, Zeke, or another bug hunt?
Keep it real.
We haven't just been camped here singing songs with gnomes and playing with dangerous machinery, you know. Not just. My men have been trying to clear this hive out for a week now. Problem is, we've taken so many losses by now that the bugs have the advantage. Lucky for us, the bugs either don't like to eat goblins, or they like us so much they save us as treats, because nearly all my men are still cocooned up out there. I need you to go save them.
Be good.
Good meat on a goblin? I wouldn't have thought so. Hey, Jay. This is, as it says here, Khalil's tracker, and it gives you the option to track things in a slightly different way and change the formatting. I quite like it. And you can even add achievements to it and everything. So I actually quite like this one. It's quite neat. My wife just uses the default one, but I heard this one was good and I wanted to give it a try. And I've had no problems with it, so I've continued to use it. I believe it's got some features that I'm not using. So you can track achievements or traveler's log. So you can actually track stuff in your traveler's log or track profession stuff. I haven't looked into any of this at all. and I probably should. But for now, this is okay. It can, like, I could connect it to Auctionator for being able to track stuff, but I don't know how. Yeah, so it's got some other features, but for now, this is working really well. No problems. I mean, please don't think I'm an expert on any of this stuff. When I started playing a couple of weeks ago, I basically did a Google search on the... I went through... I had a list of my old add-ons that I was running back in probably Legion. Might have actually... The list may have actually been from earlier than that. And I basically went through and said, okay, what features are there? And then I loaded up the base UI up, and then I said, okay. And then I looked at what add-ons were available for the features I used to do, like tracker add-ons and all of that. I actually haven't loaded up a button add-on. Even though my wife said she uses Bartender, she still likes it. I'm just using the default buttons now. They're pretty good. Yeah, I just I haven't even I just did a Google search on things like a tracker add-on and minimap add-on and everything. I even looked to see if some of the add-ons I was using 10 years ago still existed, and they did. So things like the minimap, which is sexy map. I loaded all the things. I keep turning it off and it keeps reloading, which I find a little bit annoying. Because I don't care. Well, I think I actually turned that one back on, so that's on me. Well, I've just been going into a zone and doing all the quests. I don't know what questy is.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
See, you can see here it says this is the entrance to the Black Morass underneath. You access this portal through the Caverns of Time. The Caverns of Time is basically all of this area. It takes up literally about this much space on the map. It is huge. So here's another one. That's the Well of Eternity. So there's just instance portals everywhere in the Caverns of Time.
Yo!
I'm not here on vacation. Oh, I've already read that.
Keep it real.
This isn't going fast enough. There's got to be a faster way.
Have a good one.
I've got an idea, but we're going to need bait. The other day I saw a rabid blisterpaw hyena wander too close to the edge of the chasm, and one of the Silithid comes diving out of nowhere, nearly swallowed it whole. Horrible sight. So we're going to need hyena meat, obviously. Go gather some. Make sure it's fresh and bring it back here. There should be plenty just north of the camp.
Keep it real. Be good.
Thanks for the help. This was really killing things here. And once you start losing men, you start losing manpower and morale and weapons and the magazines you loaned to that one guy. You know how it is. Do you really want those magazines back?
Have a good one.
Okay, the chess piece upgraded from green to epic and is not an upgrade. But nice roll.
Can I help you?
Hello. You're going out to hunt hyenas, eh? Well, if you don't mind, I've got an offer myself. I'm in need of the eyes from the glass-hide glazers that lurk to the north. Their eyes contain wonderful crystals, valuable to collectors. Now, you may have heard that some sad individuals use these to enhance paramental abilities, but I assure you, my interests are purely academic. That explains the turban. Bring me a good portion of them, and I'll pay you well for them. Better than these copper-pinching goblins will, at least.
You have a great day now.
Now, let's confirm that. He wants that 10 gold, 50 silver for his, and I'm being offered 10 gold, 50 silver. So you're not paying me better, you're paying me exactly the same. Thanks, Joe. Have a good one. So he's probably already gone, which is fine. It's alive!
I need to get closer.
Did I miss you coming in, Eric? I can't have. No, I said hello ages ago. I just have a really bad memory. It's also late on a Friday. It's 10:30 on a Friday. And I got a Tusker Sword of the Fire Flash, which looks mean. Did I tell you that Maggie and I did a test yesterday of your 2 puzzles that you submitted for the Sudoku Takeout Pack 4? They were tricky. Took us about 20 minutes to solve the first one, the arrow cage one, and probably 40 minutes to solve the Endmates one. I got a hyena chunk. Oh, the hyena chunk is the quest item. Yeah, we could not figure it out. So they're probably going to be... The first one is probably going to be middle of the pack, and the second one is probably going to be the final puzzle in the pack, I expect.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, I've gotten a little bit better at judging the difficulty of my own puzzles.
Congratulations.
I need more hyena.
Congratulations.
Got a little bit of hyena in my bags. So yes, while I'm playing a challenge with, well, it's not really a challenge. While I'm playing a mode where it's like I'm going to just push through and I'm not going to use anything from later expansions and stuff, I was very, very comfortable with the concept of get the biggest bags possible. Because I'm over storage problems. I'm just done with storage problems. If anything I could do to make storage problems go away is absolutely fine in my book. Do you have them?
Alrighty then.
Oh, perfect. Just what I need. Full of potent focusing energies. I mean, perfect for my collection. Narian Sooth Fancy is in no need of artificial enhancement of any kind. Now take your pay and be off.
Be seeing you.
To quote Jane, I'll be in my bunk. That's got to be a reference that people get. This is fresh, right? They won't go after anything that's been withering in the sun.
Keep it real.
Man, this stuff looks delicious. I'm half tempted just to fry some up from. I'm half tempted to just fry some up myself. Nope, we've got to focus on getting out of here. Maybe just one piece.
Be good.
Now that we've got a good pile of fresh chunks, we just tie it to this rope, and now you're ready to go catch me a silithid. What? Don't give me that look. It's perfectly safe. Mostly safe. Okay, you might die painfully, but it'll be easy. Just throw this meat out there, wait for a bug to pounce on it, and then drag him back here by the rope. Go after one of the swarmers. Haven't seen the other ones go for hyenas before, and you should find plenty of swarmers around the edge of the pit.
Have a good one. Time is money, friend.
What am I supposed to do here? You want me to talk to... You're saying to do it in that area, but I don't think that's going to be a thing. And I'm not seeing any swarmers. There's a swarmer. Can I mount with the swarmer? No. Great.
It's too far away.
I don't think you've been at the beginning of any of my packs. Well, I say mine. They're never mine, but the ones that I put together. The ones that I have curated. I don't consider them to be my packs.
Congratulations.
What's up?
Look at the size of it. It's glorious. This ugly sucker's going to help us bring down the whole hive.
Keep it real.
Now it's time for my plan to go into full effect. I've got the captured bug strapped up with as many explosives as it can carry, and with Sooth Fancy's most amazing mental powers, we're going to drive that sucker straight down into the centre of the underground hive. And then, boom! No more bugs! You get the personal honour of directing the ugly thing. Go talk to Narain and get set up with your bug pal.
Be good. Pleased to meet you.
Looking for a trail that's leading into the hive. Looking for a trail that's leading into the hive. Looking for a trail that's leading my way. Looking for a trail that's going this way. Looking for a trail that's leading into the hive. Looking for a trail that's leading into the pit. Looking for a trail that's leading into the pit. When I get down into the pit, I'm gonna blow the hell out of it. Looking for a trail that's leading down into the pit. Looking for a trail that's leading into the ground. Looking for a trail that's leading into the ground. When I find my way down into the ground, the bomb I'm carrying will make a big sound. Looking for a trail that's going down into the ground. Looking for a trail that's going down to all the bugs. Looking for a trail that's going down to all the bugs. When I find the trail to all of the bugs, I'll blow it up like I am a big mug. Looking for a trail that's going down to all the bugs. What the hell am I still singing this stupid song for? What the hell am I still singing this stupid song for? Now that I've found my way into the hole, I'm gonna hit the button and make it go. Nope. What?
Congratulations.
I found my way into the pit and I made him go, ow. I was just making it up, Eric. You know me. Oh man, that was awesome. You should have seen the flames coming out of the hive. Here's your reward for entertaining me as much as for clearing the hive. Were you hearing me sing, Zeke?
Have a good one. My, you're a tall one.
Hey, come closer, you fool. You expect me to read your mind? Oh, come closer anyway. You've done a wonderful job advancing the agenda of Gnomergan here, friend, and an amazing job of pretending you were only in it for the coin. Simply splendid. But now Kelsey's Steel Spark could use more of your direct help. She's moved on again, yet again. She asked me to tell you to meet her far south, at Land's End Beach. I wouldn't keep her waiting either.
All righty then.
Congratulations.
You should know by now, I just make this crap up as I go along. We've only got 4 so far, the 2 that we've made and the 2 that you've submitted, but I haven't been actively pursuing it because I'm trying to get the diagonal pack finished, Eric. And then I will go more full bore on the anti-diagonal. I was mentioning it to you as an idea of something that was coming up. I wasn't expecting you to immediately create 2 puzzles, but thank you. I mean, they're in the bank now, so they're sitting there waiting for the pack. So, I mean, it's not a problem. Ooh, gold vein. There's gold in them there hills. When you've got gold fever, no romp and rollin' girl and fellas stuff can cure the gold fever. Nothing can help you but the yellow stuff. Yeah, that's why I figure if I tell you about it, if inspiration strikes, but it wasn't. Thank you. I'm trying to say thank you. I'm terrible at saying thank you. I don't need to justify saying thank you all the time. I noticed a significant dip in viewers. I wonder if that was when I started singing.
Can I help you?
Maybe.
All right, then. New orders? Good luck out there.
I'm amazed that Sooth Fancy was capable of following a simple set of instructions, and ones that required him to keep his foolish mouth silenced as well. In addition, it is honestly good to see you again, Alexplorer. Now that I've dropped the charade, you'll get to see how gnomes get things done around here.
You can count on me. See you next time.
Define crazy. We've received reports that a goblin shipwreck occurred on this beach some time ago, with the survivors left to fend for themselves. We expected there to be a modicum of survivors, perhaps even some suitable for interrogation. What we found was a crew of bilgewater goblins who have all become insane, delusional, and maniacally violent, to further degrees than is normally observed, rather. In short, they are useless and dangerous. Gnomeregan will be best served by cutting down as many as we can.
I'll be waiting. Good luck out there.
Gnomeregan previously learned that the bilgewater goblins of the Horde survived a crash on an uncharted island near Kalimdor before arriving in Durotar. We initially came here to investigate what techniques and technology could possibly allow a hopeless pack of imbeciles to survive such harsh conditions. While the goblins are at a loss, we still need to find out exactly what happened here. Search the beach for wreckage and belongings and bring anything that appears significant back to me.
See you next time.
You will see me next time. Your puzzles are awesome, Eric. Promoting good puzzles. That no brainer. And I've still got my ducky. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make fishing lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Do-do-do-de-do. Rubber ducky, you make noise. When I've caught fish, you bob up and down. Rubber ducky, you're a very good friend, it's true. So I will say, I know that there is the chat live at the moment, but if you're seeing Ruin Hardtack, if you're seeing this after the fact, and apparently quite a few people have been watching the stream, after watching these streams after the fact, and thank you. Leave comments about what you think of this playstyle and what I'm doing, and whether you've seen these quests before. If you're a WoW player, whether this is the sort of thing that you've done. Have you actually gone through and done all of these quests possibly as part of getting Lore Master, or for a different reason? Did you actually read all the quest texts, or did you just go space through them and get to the objectives?
Congratulations.
I want to get submissions and recommendations and try and do what I can. I mean, I've always tried to be a community-driven channel. And I always try and promote what I think is best for the community and call out what I think is not good for the community. The problem, of course, is when people don't agree with me, yeah.
Ready for action. I'll be waiting.
Your reports of their behaviour are truly disturbing, but also slightly amusing. If only that dread shredder wench had escaped on these vessels instead.
You can count on.
What have you found?
See you next time.
Kelsey takes the journal and gingerly flips through it. I'm not trying to laugh. This is classic. They have no idea they're even on Calendar. These later pages, though, something more significant may be occurring here.
I'll be waiting.
We need to obtain the object described in this journal, for certain. Extracting it from a chest would be a feasible matter, but the object itself sounds compromised and unstable. Attempting to forcefully open the chest could be disastrous. Fortunately, we know where the key is. Statistically speaking, at least. There's plenty of sea turtles at the east end of the speech. One of them may hold the key.
You can count on me.
I can count on you? Why, do you have like an abacus tattooed on you and I can sort of... Oh, a tattoo of a Sudoku grid? I mean, I do seem to be featuring the same people a lot, but that's only because they're the ones who I get submissions or recommendations from. I will cover... There's only one person in the community I will not cover, and I would, apart from the fact that they've told me that I'm specifically not allowed to do their puzzles. So, it's a consent thing. No means no. And the weird thing was they told me I'm not allowed to do their puzzles at all. Not just a video feature, I'm not allowed to solve their puzzles. Very strange. But that's what they said. So, no means no.
Congratulations.
So, well, I mean, I'm assuming there's a few people who are watching. They've got 12 people watching according to YouTube who actually are WoW people, like people who play World of Warcraft. I'm really curious how many people are interested in seeing someone who stopped during Legion play Battle for Azeroth going in completely blind now that Battle for Azeroth is no longer current content.
You've got my attention.
I'm really curious to see how people are going to deal with, or how people are going to engage with that. I'm hoping that people don't spoil anything for me too much. And I'm hoping they don't go, oh, you're an idiot, you should do it this way, because I don't know that. I'm going into it blind. I'm hoping that they'll enjoy the journey of someone going into Battle for Azeroth when all of the guides and everything aren't for Battle for Azeroth anymore, and have to kind of explore it. It's going to be really weird. Hopefully your spree of turtle destruction left it intact.
Good luck out there.
Well, gosh, this day just keeps getting better and better. I may actually smile. Do we think that she's going to smile? I like this quest mod. The way it zooms in on the NPC and makes it like you're talking to the person. When you're not looking, you've seen enough of that already.
See you next time.
It's time to conclude this matter efficiently. From what we've determined, this mysterious object is in the possession of a smart brute described in the journal. We don't know exactly what's happened to this creature, obviously, so you should take caution. This meat face is hiding in the hills, near where these goblins bury their dead. Look for the graveyard and he should be just past it.
I'll be waiting.
I ask a question about YouTubers doing really weird things with the stats. It's telling me that it told me that there were 12 people, then it jumped up to 15, then it jumped down to 7, then it jumped back up to 13, and now it's showing 10. So either people are leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back, or something strange is going on. YouTube is just weird like that. YouTube brute. The great name for a quest. So the name of the quest was YouTube brute. I'm assuming people get that reference. Hello, meat face.
Congratulations.
That over there, ladies and gentlemen, is Uldum. That is a cataclysm zone, and one of my... I love Uldum. It is a zone I absolutely adore, and I'm kind of looking forward to getting there. But it's a long way away. Because I need to finish the classic zones, then do Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King before I will come back and head into Uldum, which will not be the first zone I do because it's actually one of the higher level zones. So it'll be the third zone. There are 4 major zones and that will be the third one I do. There's a puzzle coming out in 30 minutes on my channel, and I'm really interested to see how on the puzzle channel, and I'm really interested to see how people react to that. Do be careful with the contents of the chest.
You can count on me.
Well done, Alexplorer. The contents of this chest are sure to advance Gnomrigan's knowledge base significantly. I believe you've earned a reward.
Good luck out there.
Say, you haven't been to South Moon Ruins yet, have you? Oh, you simply must. They have all sorts of fascinating Titan artifacts. Head west and look for the Explorers League tents.
You can count on me.
Congratulations.
So, the puzzle that's coming out on my channel tonight, in about 29 minutes, is a puzzle that was featured by Simon on Cracking the Cryptic about a week ago. And when I solved it, it already had like 7,000 solves. And I had had it recommended to me after Simon solved it. And it's a quadruples puzzles by Realm Planner and Codec called 1080 Degrees. And I had several people turn around and say, I'm really interested in seeing how you tackle this one, Brett, because I think you will really, really enjoy this puzzle. So I solved the puzzle a couple of days ago, scheduled it for the channel, and was like, this is absolutely beautiful. Simon's mind is going to be blown by the logic in this puzzle. And I was right. Simon's mind was blown by the logic in this puzzle. But while watching Simon solve the puzzle, he did not find what I found, or at least not that I was watching it kind of in the background at work. But the big thing that I found in that puzzle, I did not see Simon call out. So it's like, what? That's weird. So I solved it in a very different way to Simon, and I'm not sure if I found the intended logic that Simon didn't. And that's fine. That's not a complaint against Simon. People see things in different ways. And if you see a way through a puzzle and you're progressing that and it's making progress, there's no reason to look for something else. So when people say, oh, you made a mistake, you didn't see this thing, that's not a mistake. You just didn't see that thing. You found something else instead. But really interesting stuff. Really good puzzle.
What can I do for you? Off with you.
What? You here to help?
Watch your back.
I've studied the gate here for years, trying to find a way of entry that wouldn't disturb any of the ancient architecture just behind it. It figures a few overgrown earthquakes decided to muck the whole thing up. But what's done is done, and the entrance to Oldham is revealed. I wasn't expecting anything to come out of the ruins before we went in, though. A whole mess of golems are running amok in the valley now, let loose from inside. Someone needs to clean them up if we're going to get in there.
See you soon. Safe travel.
We're not the only ones interested in these ruins, it seems. Of all things, we've got blood elves after our dig sites. I expect them to wilt in the heat without all their fancy fountains and cushy pillows, but they're surprisingly scrappy, and they're trying to drive us out of South Moon Ruins by force. It's time to crack a few heads, head over there and teach those elves not to mess with us.
Watch your back. Safe travels.
We've had our first big find in years here at South Moon Ruins. My lads have dug up stone tablets engraved with ancient writings. The glyphs on the tablets are like nothing we've ever seen, but I have a hunch we can connect them with the Titanic script found at other dig sites. Imagine what a breakthrough like that could mean. I need you to go to South Moon Ruins and help us collect the tablets. The other lads can't leave, lest the Blood Elves take our site.
See you soon.
I supply only the finest
Hey,
goods.
you look like a discriminating adventurer. Are you looking for something different? Something exotic? Something profitable? Well, shake the sand out of your boots, because I've got a proposition for you. Wilden Marshall is looking for competent sellswords such as yourself. He set up camp at Marshall Stand, just southeast of the volcano in the center of Lashunguru Crater. Then again, paradise isn't for everyone, human. It's up to you. Your tropical island awaits. Your tropical oasis awaits. You're calling me human. What are you? You're from Stormwind and you look... Why are you calling me human? Hello, human. Hello, fellow human. I mean, it's a fairly good idea to have the logic of your puzzle known in case people get stuck. It's why I do solve videos. But because sometimes people are like, I can't see a way through, and offering them a way through can help them. That's a good thing to do. But turning around and saying there's only one valid way of solving a Sudoku, or that if you miss a particular thing and find another way through, that's an error. Ooh, not a fan. If someone finds a way through my puzzle that I didn't intend, like Mark a few months ago solved a puzzle of mine, and it was he found something that I did not expect, did not intend, and it kind of bypassed one of the really bits of logic that I was really happy with in the puzzle, and it was like, that's a shame. Mark didn't do anything wrong. The puzzle was still good. Mark still had a good time with it. It's just meant that one of the deductions in the puzzle was optional. Okay.
Congratulations.
But I've definitely had people when, you know, they've seen my videos go, oh, you broke my puzzle. What?
It's too far away.
I used logic. I proved the solution that was in the grid. It's like, but you didn't find this. I didn't need to find that. It's the same as people who complain about, I didn't use this clue. No, you may not have, but other people may have. Nothing wrong with that. If you come to my gaming channel, you're going to get talk about all sorts of stuff. I'm going to talk about puzzles. I'm going to talk about games. I'm going to talk about games I'm not playing right now. I'm going to talk about musicals. I'm going to sing. I promise to always be wearing a top. I don't always promise to be wearing pants, but if I'm not wearing pants, I'm not going to stand up. I'm wearing pants now because it's freezing here. I'm happy to talk about movies or TV shows or...
Congratulations.
I've really been enjoying this season of Strange New Worlds. I see a door to Oldham. I probably should send these items that aren't selling through to my mule character for selling, rather than trying to sell them on this character.
You got my attention. Off with you.
Good work, Paladin. We're that much closer to the secrets of Oldham.
Safe travels. Off with you.
That'll teach the Horde twofold. Don't mess with Dwarven history, and don't send a bunch of frail couch dwellers to do your fighting.
See you soon. Watch your back.
Do you have the tablets?
See you soon.
Would you take a look at these? Not troll, not Karaji, just pure mystery waiting to be unlocked. These aren't going anywhere now that they're safely in our hands. It's time to make our way into the ruins.
Watch your back.
I studied these ruins for years trying to find a way in. We even took a good chunk out of the gate only to find impenetrable walls beneath. Now, the cataclysm may have wrecked everything in there, something fierce, but it's done what we couldn't and opened a way in. I'd like you to have the honor, lass. Head on in there and see if anything's been left uncracked. Be careful, though. There's no telling what or who might be stirring in there. Oh, someone's cooking in there. I am a bit hungry. I should talk to the flight master, because while I have this flight point, I am talking to flight masters to unlock them. Kind of wish I hadn't used the warband feature, but, you know, it's not a huge problem. It means I don't need a map mod, so, you know, it's not terrible. See what I mean about aggro range? Ooh, there's another Thunderdome quest in Gadget Zand. I'm getting thorium. This is the ruins of Oldham, hidden behind the sands of Tanaris for thousands and thousands of years. No one has been in this room for all of that time, except for these sandstone earthen who've been waiting patiently for no reason whatsoever. At the back of the room, there is a glowing chest, almost as if it's been oiled up. The chest lies undisturbed. No, I just disturbed it. Sealed for thousands of years. As you lay your hand upon the chest, a faint rumbling can be heard. The sound of grinding movement echoes behind you as the chest begins to shut itself. Something is approaching. At the bottom of the chest, you find a large tablet. Fine. Ooh, this thing is scaled. I mean, I got it.
Congratulations.
The chest now grinds open again, and the rest of the antechamber fallen silent. At the bottom of the chest you find a large tablet, made of material resembling stone, but completely smooth and flawless. It is covered in strange writing. Sure it's a tablet and not a suppository? While some resembles the writing on the walls, other scripts appear completely different. Gunston would probably like to see this.
Congratulations.
Marshall's refuge has moved. Oh, it's Marshall's stand. Ah. How do I know the level? Oh no, it's 25.
Hi.
You're back. What have you found?
Off with you.
This is amazing. These hieroglyphs are undoubtedly Titan, but the markings below it. If I had to hope, this is the same passage written over and over again in an entire assortment of ancient languages. We might be able to use this to decipher the hieroglyphs. If the antechamber was covered in them, as you say, who knows what else we'll learn? I'd like to grant you a finer reward, Alexplorer. We've made the find of the century.
Safe travels.
Hieroglyphic helm. That... Oh my lord, that helm is terrible. Let's go get the easy money quest. Is everyone having a good time? Or at least a mediocre time? Or at least, you know, time? There's no ogre... Hang on, there is a June Mall compound. But I haven't been sent to fight ogres. I've not been sent to fight ogres. That doesn't make any sense. How come I've not been sent to fight ogres? I need to be sent to fight ogres. What's the point in having the Dune Mall compound if I'm not sent to kill any Dune Mall? That's just dumb, that is. Wow, all of the, this is where you used to come to get the June gland and everything. If you remember, if you watched the stream on Harmonize, I was killing plant creatures here for a very long time.
That is another entrance to Uldum, I imagine. Yes, that is an entrance into Uldum.
You need something?
Well, hello there. Whoever brought you, I'm glad you're here. My friends never want to admit it. The ancient region of Uldum has been exposed. Treasures beyond your wildest dreams, free for the taking. We just need a bit of an escort. No, I am not doing that yet. I don't... So there is no quest for the Dune Mall compound. So, when I come back in Cataclysm, Uldum, escort quest to start Uldum in tonight. Do 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 do. How come there's no quest for the Dune Mall compound? So, expansions, zones, Kalimdor, Tanaris. No, I have not done Grudge Match. South Sea Pirates I've done, Advancing Our Interests I've done, the Titans I've done, Bug Free I've done. So Grudge Match is the only one left to do. But here's the Dune Mall compound. All of the ogres. And there's no quest to go kill ogres. How can there... And this area also, no quest to come kill the bugs here. How could you remove all those quests? I feel gypped. An actual gyp. I mean, they weren't fascinating quests.
I need to get closer.
We've got a traveller's backpack. Sells for 119 gold. Don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather. Why is there no quest to come and wipe out the Dune Mall? I don't understand what's going on. There used to be a named Dune Mall in this here cave, and you would kill him after killing a bunch of brutes and warlocks. And I don't know why I'm not having to do it here again. It's a different named mob. And this is obviously a quest item. Maybe it's horde only? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm not killing the ogres for someone who is gonna give me a reward. I mean, do you really need a reward for killing ogres? Isn't killing ogres reward enough? So there's a camp right here. And it's a horde camp. Yep, that is a horde camp. So there might be horde only quests to do that. It's okay, Chip. I'm very, very tempted to go do the same shortly. Everyone is quiet. No one wants to talk in the chat of the stream. Everyone is quiet.
I got what you need! Hurry back!
Hey, how you doing? If you ever need anything,
Yo!
What a banker.
Glad I could help!
See what I mean? I really should send all of this stuff off to a mule. But I know I could do it via... There we go.
Talk to me!
Seems we have a special request. I have a note from one Kelsey Steelspark requesting to enter the cage and settle a dispute. She's asked for you to be her partner, Alexplorer. A fan of your previous victories, Or perhaps you've acquainted outside the ring. I wouldn't back down now if I were you. This is the grand finale. Defeat Meg's Dread Shredder.
Keep it real.
Into the Thunderdome, Alexplorer. There's no getting out. Meg says, "You've gotten in my way one too many times, gnome." Kelsey Sealspark says, "You have fully depleted my patience as well." There isn't room in this town for both of us. I will attempt not to take undue pleasure in utterly destroying you. Bring it, Pipsqueak.
Congratulations.
You think you're clever, don't you? Ganging up on me like this. Well, prepare to face that Dread Shredder. You think you're brave, Steel Sparks? Those peak won't protect you. Tita's fine. You're shrewd. I'm crazy. And that's all. That, folks, the conflict's been settled the proper way. With violence. You can be sure to tell Gallywix not to underestimate Gnomrigan anymore. Until next time, Megs, don't forget today's lesson.
Hello.
Fantastic. I might challenge you to a duel myself someday.
Be careful.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Tenaris quests. Yep, puzzle will drop in 1 minute. So I really should stop. But yeah, I really should stop. I think this is a good place to stop. Get an early night, and then I can be all refreshed for the weekend.
Yes!
Crafting orders, don't have access to. Pet battles, Phase diving world quests, no idea what they are. Valor stones, not something I've got. Complete up and up, nope. World quests, nope. Delve, nope. Bountiful delve, phase driving, warrant quests. Dark Moon Fair, I could possibly do some of this stuff. Although I'm letting it all run out. Okay. All of this stuff. Time walking. Complete quests in Northrend. So it's time walking in Northrend? Unfortunately, I'm not up to Northrend. Defeat Wrath of the Lich King raid bosses. I did some Wrath of the Lich King raid bosses, but I think it has to be done in it has to be done during time walking. And free t-shirt day. I don't know how they work. I've done all of these. I've done all of these. Yeah, I don't know how to progress this. Anyway, that will be it. So with that, I am going to log out. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you had fun. Specifically, thank you. I hope Joe got everything you needed. And thank you, Aurora313, for jumping in. Met Aurora in a different WoW stream this morning and really appreciate the advice you gave me, the help you gave me on the other stream. It was really nice to meet you, and I hope you find pleasure in what I do. Not everyone does, and that's fine. There's a lot of people out there doing different things, and you should find the ones that work for you. I'm not going to be the sort of person who says, I'm the one you're looking for. I may not be the one you're looking for. That's perfectly fine. Yeah.
thank you, everyone. Over the weekend, I'm going to do a little bit more Alexplorer for sure, but I'm really, really tempted to take Bremic into Battle for Azeroth and just go in and know nothing about what I'm about to face. It sounds absolutely terrifying and a lot of fun, because I think I'm going to start not out-leveling it. I'm just going to have a quick look. Battle for Azeroth is Kultiras. I'm level 45. And Kultiras
Congratulations.
scales to 60. So I'm going to have to level to 60 before all of this. I'm going to have to get 20 levels before all of this stuff is out-leveled. So I'm going to be doing a lot of level grinding in this area. So for a very long time, I'm probably going to be doing a lot where I'm struggling to fight this stuff. So that's going to be really interesting. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you have fun, and I will see you again this weekend at some point. Bye everyone.